Hello there, I'm Dan from Warhorse and I'm here to show you which new features we added to the game since the end of our Kickstarter campaign. Before we start, I would only like to point out that the animations and some other stuff in these presentations are only temporary, work in progress, so don't judge their quality. And also, I would like to apologize for the quality of the video. It's just only a handycam taken during one of our internal presentations. One of the coolest new features we've got is archery. It's almost finished, including all the RPG mechanisms that are connected to it, and I would even dare to say that it's so good that we can release standalone archery simulator. You can see that the ragdoll is connected to it, the enemies are able to stand up, all the stamina effects are done, and a lot of RPG skills and stats are ready. Even NPCs are able to shoot bows and learn and even pick up arrows from the target. So it's something that we can flag as done and continue to other weapons. Another new thing is the forest wildlife. So we finally are simulating animals in the forest, so you can hunt them with a new bow. And as you can see, it will be pretty hard to shoot that rabbit. We also added shields for NPCs finally. It's still very early, so they cannot use them. They are able to hold them, but it's another progress in our combat system. This guy has very nice silver Nikes. Our graphic artist started to work on a new castle. This is a village, a fortified village that surrounds it, and they also started to work on a system for water streams and creeks, which looks very beautiful, and it's also very simple and not very hardware demanding. Our AI guys and scripters started to work on new features of the AI. So here you can see that the NPCs are able to make lines before doors or some small locations, so they don't get stuck. They are able to close the doors behind them. And they also worked on the environment. So here you can see, for example, a table and with assigned places for each NPC. They are able to sit around the table even when the area is quite small. And here, this is a simulation of a village on a flat surface so far, where we can have a first very simple quest. Player has a task to find 3 women to help this farmer work on the field. So very simple quest, but we are testing different mechanism and scripting as it works, and everything looks very funny right now. But it's a first step for working quests and the whole system behind it. You can see that even the quest log functions perfectly, so everything's prepared for the final game. When the objective changes, it's visible in our UI, so we are progressing pretty well in this area, I would say. And now something a little bit nasty but necessary. We can hit horses, but the good thing is that they are finally able to stand up again, which is very cool. And this is also possible with the rider on the horse. And finally, we have started to work on one of the first mini games. that you can play in pubs. This one is called backgammon, and you will be able to play it against NPCs, and they will play it themselves, as you can see. This is still very early stage, so it looks a little bit funny, but the basics are there, and when we will improve the animations and everything, it should be a very nice addition to the game where you can make some money. So that would be it. Thank you. We will return back in about a month with a new blog and maybe even a video update. I hope you liked what you saw, and stay tuned.